There is still no word from the War Department on the whereabouts of Captain A.R. Kingsley, who set out on a confidential mission 10 days ago. It is believed...
There's no doubt about it, General. This is not just an ordinary native lasso. The laboratory tests prove conclusively that it's made of fiber from the Ngoma plant. Its fibers are stronger than hemp or nylon. They're resistant to mildew and rot. And it's even fireproof.
Looks like we've got something. Have you had the laboratory evaluated for potential use?
Yes, sir. It's ideal for naval cordage, parachute harnesses, glider tow ropes, airplane tire fabric. Almost any war materials that require great tensile strength and the ability to withstand hard usage.
Wasn't Captain Kingsley's expedition looking for something like this?
That's right, sir.
Still no report from them?
No report, sir. Only this.
What, Captain Kingsley dog tags?
They were found in the jungle by the same man who found this. A man called Jungle Jim. Some weeks ago, he was out in the jungle near his home looking for a pet chimp of his that had strayed away.
Pygmy! I guess these were his lucky charms, Tamba. Too bad they didn't save him from that. A.R. Kingsley, Captain, U.S. Army. Captain's dog tags, the charm bag of the Pygmy. Doesn't burn. Maybe I ought to send these to the War Department.
And the lasso and dog tags arrived from Bagandi this morning.
I presume you've made arrangements for an immediate expedition.
I've radioed one of our tropical research units to proceed at once to Bagandi. Jungle Jim will join them there and take them into the Pygmy country. That's obviously where the Ngoma plants grow.
And where Captain Kingsley's expedition may be found.
If they're still alive.
You think the Pygmies may have attacked them?
That's one possibility, sir.
Well, what's the other?
We're not the only country looking for strategic war materials, General.
Welcome to Bugandi, Major. I've been anticipating your arrival.
You're Jungle Jim?
Heavens, no. I am Leon Marco, the leading citizen of this thriving metropolis.
Well, if you're not Jungle Jim, how did you know I was coming?
Well, naturally, I assumed that there will be a search for Captain Kingsley's expedition after Jim found the captain's identification tag and the lasso.
What do you know about the lasso?
Only that Jim sent it to your War Department. Why do you ask, Major? Is it some sort of a military secret, perhaps?
Perhaps. Where can I find this Jungle Jim?
Right here, Major.
You're Jungle Jim?
That's right.
Is there some place we can talk?
My office is at your disposal, gentlemen. Major?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can get you, gentlemen?
No, thanks. I understand there's a tribe of white pygmies up the river. Do you know anything about them?
Nobody does. They've always kept to themselves, away from other natives.
This pygmy you found, was he white?
Yeah.
Any idea who killed him?
Bush devils.
Bush devil. Isn't that a witch doctor cult?
And you've heard of them.
Yes, but I understood the bush devil cult had been broken up after their ringleaders were caught and hanged.
I thought so, too. But the area that killed the pygmy had bush devil markings on it.
Then some of them must be operating again.
I guess so.
Well, they're no concern of ours. Our problem is to find the source of the Ngoma plants and Captain Kingsley's expedition, and we've got to act fast.
This Captain Kingsley, tell me something about him.
Captain Kingsley is the Army's top expert in the field of tropical plant research.
I'm in his description. What does he look like?
I've never met the captain, but I understand she's quite attractive.
Did you say she?
That's right. Captain Kingsley's a woman.
Good luck, and be careful of the bush devils.
What do you know about the bush devils?
Only what my natives tell me. They claim that the bush devils are prowling the jungle again. Of course, the natives are given to wild tales.
Thanks for the tip, Marco. We'll keep our eyes open.
What do you think?
I'm worried. If they're not careful, they'll be ambushed by the bush devil.
That ought to scare him. Ready to turn in, Major?
Yeah, I guess we'd better. We'll want to get an early start.
Lieutenant! Hold it, Major.
Let go. You want him to get away?
I just don't want you to run into an ambush.
You think there's more than one?
I don't know, but you better wait here while I take a look around.
All right. Didn't find him, huh?
No.
Well, couldn't you follow his trail?
Can't find much in the dark, Major. These same markings were on the arrow that killed the pygmy.
Then it was a bush devil.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, this leaves no doubt, does it?
The arrow doesn't, but the track I found out there does.
What do you mean? What kind of track?
A boot track. Bush devils don't wear boots. Not real bush devils.
Stupidity and excuses. This is the second time things have gone wrong. First Captain Kingsley, now Jungle Jim. Why haven't our men started getting the plants out?
Get them out. We haven't even found them yet. As soon as we scare the pygmies away, we'll locate the plants.
If Jungle Jim and the soldiers don't locate them first, get the motorboat ready. Marco to Station 2. Marco to Station 2. Come in, Station 2.
That was Marco. Jungle Jim's heading this way with a U.S. Army expedition.
Couldn't he and Kruger stop them?
Oh, they tried, but they couldn't. Marco wants us to get busy and locate the plants.
We've already searched over half the jungle.
We locate the pygmies, we'll find the plants.
Is that your chief signaling?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get through to Bagandi with my message?
Makuba tried. But bush devils see me. They chase.
They're not following you, are they?
They tried to trail Makuba and find where White Lady and my people hide. But Makuba too smart.
You took to the trees?
Like monkey. Nobody trailed through trees. Not even bush devil. White Lady Captain? Eat now?
Yes. Makuba, when did the bush devils first start coming into your country?
Not long ago. Before they try kill White Lady's friend and try kill her.
And it's not because of me that they've been terrorizing you. You say it started even before you rescued me from them?
Even before.
Do you suppose the bush devils want the Ngoma plants?
Bush devil no use lasso. Why they want Ngoma plants?
I don't know, Makuba. Unless the bush devils aren't bush devils.
Sometime White Lady talk. Makuba no understand.
Behave yourself, Tamla. Sorry, Major.
Why'd you have to bring that chimp along?
For trailing. He's just like a bloodhound.
Yeah, that's a lot of elephants. You think we better circle them?
We'd lose too much time.
Won't they stampede if we go through?
Not if we take it slow.
You're sure of that?
I'm sure. Come on, let's go. Take it easy.
Silence him. Think you can hit him from here?
Oh, damn it.
The elephant. Stampede, huh?
Turn around!
That stampede must have given them quite a surprise.
And they'll have others.
I thought you said the elephants wouldn't charge.
They don't usually. Something must have stampeded them.
Like what?
I don't know. I'll take a look around.
All right, let's clean this mess up.
Somebody just fired this tablet. Maybe at the elephants. Funny we didn't hear the shot, though.
Who do you suppose it was? One of those bush devils?
I don't think so. Up till now, they've used arrows.
But you said you thought the bush devils were white men. In that case, they'd use guns.
Not if they're posing as bush devils. That would give them away.
Probably some hunter, then.
Maybe so, but I think I'd better scout ahead.
All right. How long before this will be ready?
I'd say about 3 hours more, sir.
Too long. We'll pick it up on our way back.
Can't we spare the time, Major?
And Captain Kingsley, if she's still alive? Move on.
I can't stay here any longer, Makuba. I've got to get through to Bagandi.
White lady, no go Bagandi. Bush devil all around. They kill you.
Well, that's a chance I'll have to take.
No, you stay here with us.
But don't you understand, I've got to notify my government that I've found the location of the Ngoma plants and bring back an expedition to get them out.
What white lady's friends do with Ngoma plants? Make lasso?
No, Makuba. They'll make other things. Things they'll use to defend themselves in case of attack. Like your people use the lassos.
All right. White lady go to Bagandi with Makuba.
No, Makuba. I can't let you risk your life for me.
Maybe no risk. Maybe fool bush devils. Makuba's people got lots of tricks. Yeah. Let's go.
Won't the bush devils be watching the river?
Sure, they watch river.
Then how will we get past them?
You see. Down. Down. Now we look like driftwood, but we not.
Any sign of them yet?
Yeah, the major and the soldiers about 5 miles back.
Jungle Jim?
He's scouting on ahead.
Alone?
All by himself.
Good. Did you hear something?
No.
I guess I was mistaken.
Looks like Ngoma fiber. Must be getting near Pygmy country.
Clear.
Are you sure those were shots you heard, Major?
Positive, and they came from somewhere around here.
Look, it's Tambo.
Guard detail, follow me. The rest of you spread out. What happened? Who fired those shots?
I didn't get a chance to see. I was too busy with the gorilla.
Gorilla?
Yeah, he knocked me off that bridge.
What made the gorilla attack you?
Somebody must have shot at him. He went mad.
Hmm. You suppose it was the same person who fired at the elephants? Some hunter, perhaps?
If they're hunters, they're hunting awful close to us.
This a native bridge?
Pygmy.
Pygmy, how can you tell?
The ropes. They're made out of fiber from an Ngoma plant.
We're near the Pygmy country, then. Do you suppose you can find a spot where we can get across?
I'll take a look up ahead. Maybe there's a spot near the river.
All right, let's get back to the truck.
Makuba, look.
Stay here, Lucas. Watch the river.
Still no sign of her?
Not even a sign of a pygmy. They must have a hideout here somewhere.
Well, then find it. She's probably with them. Unless she managed to slip past you.
Not a chance. We've been watching all the trails.
Well, keep on looking for her. Lucas and I'll watch the river. Hey, what are you doing?
Just thought I'd try a little target practice. That pile of driftwood down there.
Save your arrows.
I'll just try one.
You heard what I said. Save them.
Couldn't be out of gas, could we?
No, I checked. I think the inlet valve is clogged.
But hurry up, fix it.
Well, I will. Come on, give me a hand.
Makuba, there's Mr. Marco's motorboat. I saw it at Pagandi when I passed through there.
Nobody on boat.
It probably broke loose from its mooring. Mr. Marco must be somewhere around.
Marco, friend of White Lady?
Oh, yes, he's a trader at Pagandi. Come on, let's paddle. A bush devil costume on Mr. Marco's boat. Looks like I was wrong about Marco being a friend of mine.
Marco, friend of bush devils.
We better get out of here.
Jungle Jim!
I'll try and run it on.
Couple of your men fire at that boat.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
What happened?
Captain Kingsley.
I'm all right now.
I'm Major Bolton. We've been looking for you.
You certainly found us in time.
That was Marco on the boat, wasn't it?
That was Marco, all right.
Why was he trying to kill you?
He's mixed up with the bush devils somehow.
Marco and the Bush Devils, are you sure?
Makuba and I saw a bush devil costume on his boat.
Oh, yes, we see.
We'd better get you somewhere where we can get you into dry clothes. Then we can talk.
We've located the plants, Chief.
Get on. We'll get the rest of the men.
What do you make of the bush devil costume that Captain Kingsley found on Marco's boat?
He must be using them to scare Makuba's people out of Ngoma plant country. Right, Makuba?
If we know bush devils, white people, we not run and hide. We stay and fight.
I think Marco's a foreign agent, and this country must want those plants very badly.
Foreign agent? With the Pygmies, Makuba's people on the run, why isn't he collecting the Ngoma plants?
I suppose because his men have been too busy hunting for me.
One thing's sure, he's not wasting any time getting those plants now.
You're right there. Where do we find these plants, Captain?
In a swamp, not far from the cave where Makuba's people are hiding.
All right. We'll get started at dawn.
I'll start now, Major.
Before us?
Marco knows you're coming. He'll be watching the trails looking for you.
So?
Well, while he's looking for you, I'll be looking for him.
Now you remember you have to be very careful how you dig up the Ngoma plants. If the roots are damaged, they'll die before we can transplant them. You understand that?
That's a long trip, Marco. Won't the plants die anyhow before we can get them there?
No, not if the roots are wrapped in burlap and kept moist.
And after we get to the coast, what then?
Well, there'll be a boat waiting for us. There'll be biologists aboard that take care of the plants and transplant them when they reach their destination. Satisfactory?
Uh-huh.
I'm so glad. And there's Lucas. You go back and guard the boat. Take 2 men and watch the trails for Jungle Jim and the soldiers.
And if we see them?
Stop them, try to delay them. But if you cannot, give us a warning. This is signal rocket. Any more questions? On your way, man.
Hey, Marco. Think we ought to take these along in case we run into the Pygmies?
I think we scared them away. I don't think we'll have any trouble with them. All right, man. Let's get going.
Makuba, Captain Kingsley. Where's the major and the soldiers?
About 10 miles back, the truck broke down. We thought you might need a little help until they get here. From what we overheard of Marco's conversation, I guess you will.
I figured on getting the fellas on the boat first, and then the ones watching the trail.
So they can't ambush the rest of our party?
That's the idea. You better guard the boat. Makuba, you get the soldiers and bring them here.
Where'll you be, Jim?
Taking care of the fellas watching the road.
And after that?
I'll trail Marco. You follow me with the major and the soldiers.
Yeah, it's a pygmy water jar.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Someone just exactly like it in a pygmy village.
Pygmy village? When?
Yeah, when the boys and I scared them away playing bush devil.
Take a look around, men. Maybe they are hiding nearby. Nothing. Not a sign, eh? Strange. We know they were here. How far are you from the swamp where the Negoma plant grows?
Oh, not very far, about 8 or 10 miles.
All right. Let's get going.
Stay in cave. I try to find Chief Makuba. I tell him about white men who play bush devil. Now go, go.
Jim's gone on ahead, Major. Marco's got men watching the trails.
Yes, Makuba told me. You've been watching their boat?
Yes, Jim thought we'd better.
Sergeant, the boat's your assignment. You suppose Marco has reached the swamp where the Negoma plant grows?
I imagine so. They left quite a little while ago.
Well, then we'd better get going.
I go ahead. Through trees, find Jungle Jim.
Hand me the rocket pistol. Better have it loaded in case we have to warn Marco. Look. Get down there after him. I'll cover you from here.
That makes two of them, Tamba. Let's find the other one.
See signal?
I suppose so. A rocket like that can be seen for miles. Where's Captain Kingsley and the soldier?
They back in jungle. Take a long while to get here.
Well, we better go after Marco.
If Marco sees signal, he be waiting. Maybe fix track.
I know, Makuba. So it's up to us to pave the way for the soldiers.
Like the rocket was fired from that hilltop.
So when Jungle Jim and the soldiers are coming, it will be from that direction.
Yeah. Set it up there. That's perfect for an ambush.
How many of the plants do you think we'll need?
As many as we can carry. Before we leave, we'll destroy the rest.
This Jungle Jim, my friend. What you do here, Kimba?
I look for you, Makuba. We see white men pass cave. We hear them talk. They say they play bush devil and scare Pygmy, then steal Ngoma plant.
Me and Jungle Jim follow them now.
Me go get our people. Help catch them, huh?
What do you say, Jim?
I doubt if they'd get here in time. Besides, the soldiers should be here by now.
You get our people, Kimba.
Me go.
Tell them come quick, or they miss big fight.
Good. Me go quick.
How far's the swamp now, Makuba?
We almost there.
All right, then you better take to the trees.
Watch out! What we do now, Jim?
I guess we'll have to... I'll try and get a little closer to them. When I do, you poke this around a tree.
So they think one of their men playing bush devil? You smart, Jim.
That'll give me a chance to rush them. Well, that takes care of the ambush. Just in time, too. The only way to get over there is through that ravine.
Come on! No use waiting.
Easy, Major. They'll be watching for us.
If that's the only place to cross, let's go.
You better stay here while I scout around.
They got past the machine gun. You two, take cover behind those logs. Use the hand grenade when they are halfway across. Strange. Jungle Jim is not with them. Better take a look around.
Guess they haven't spotted us yet.
You stay here. I go find Jungle Jim.
Now is our chance to break through with the Nagoma plan. Help him, boy. Come on. All right. All right. We'll take him with us to the boat.
Think we can fight our way past the soldiers?
Perhaps we don't have to fight now. We'll use him for a hostage. Jungle. Let's go.
Fine mess I've made of things, leading my men into that trap after Jim warned me.
Everybody's entitled to one mistake, Major.
Yes, but if I hadn't been so bull-headed.
Captain Kingsley! Captain Kingsley! Captain Kingsley! Marco and Batman, they catch Jungle Jim.
Hold it. If you shoot, they'll kill Jim. Well?
As you see, we got Jungle Jim.
And the Nagoma plants.
Only a few, just enough to transplant, but they grow pretty fast.
Naturally, you've destroyed the rest.
Naturally.
And if we stop you from getting back to your boat, you'll kill Jim, is that it?
That's putting it rather bluntly, Major, but that's the general idea.
Suppose I decide that the Nagoma plants are more important to my country than one man's life.
That's what Jim is hoping he will decide. But he knows we won't, so do I. If you'll excuse me.
What'd the Major say?
He asked me to take good care of you.
Hold it. Let's go.
Captain Kingsley, we grow enough Nagoma plants for all of us.
Thank you, Makuba.
Your people will be well paid.
My people know what pay. They in the United States are... What you say they are, Jim?
Good neighbors.
Sure, that's it. We in the United States, good neighbors.